the second part of the valley climate video. Now first up is temperature inversion. Temperature inversion is when with an increase in height there is an increase in temperature. If you remember, normally if you increase in height the temperature decreases, but with temperature inversion an increase in height leads to an increase in temperature. So what does that mean? That means there's a layer of warm air above cool air. When does this occur? This occurs on winter nights when it is calm and clear, meaning there are no clouds. So now the air from the upper slopes cools down and sinks to the bottom of the valley. This pushes the warm air up into an inversion layer. This inversion layer traps the cool air at the bottom of the valley, so the cool air cannot rise above the inversion layer. This inversion layer also traps pollutants, because pollutants cannot rise above this inversion layer, so they are also trapped inside the valley. So inside the valley you have a layer of cool air at the bottom, you have your inversion layer, and then you have a layer, and then the rest of the air above the valley is cool. Thermal belts are zones on the valley side where the nighttime temperatures are not extreme. So the temperatures above and below these zones get a lot cooler than the temperatures inside this zone. There is a lot less frost damage inside this zone. So if you were to farm with frost sensitive crops, you would farm inside this zone, because if you farmed above or below this zone, the frost would kill your crops. Frost pockets. The cool moist air from the valley sides sinks to the floor of the valley. During the night, if the dew point temperature is 0 degrees or lower, the water vapor condenses directly into ice. This process is known as crystallization. This creates frost. The area where this frost is known as a frost pocket. Radiation fog. In the diagram, it shows radiation fog occurring inside a valley, but this is not necessarily always true. Radiation fog can occur anywhere, it is just thicker inside a valley. How does this occur? It occurs when very moist air cools down and condenses, and if the dew point temperature is above 0 degrees Celsius, the air condenses into water droplets instead of into ice. It happens on cool, clear nights. And in the morning, the floor of the valley heats up and the fog evaporates from the bottom upwards. This clears the valley.